Where's TK?
Mr. Delaney is an ex-PCC patient. He was a bit disappointed when he couldn't see TK last night.
Ah, sorry, mate. Your timing's off. He's not rostered until tomorrow. You're a bit rusty anyway. He's had a couple of months away. You're better off with me.
I doubt that very much.
Yes, you're right. TK's a very good doctor. And if you waited another day to get sick, I would have gladly handed you over. But the fact is, you need bloods taken, an ECG, and ultrasound today. Looks like you're stuck with me.
Libby, you're going to think I'm completely paranoid.
Why's that?
I wasn't wrong, was I? In the bar, you were all talking about me when I came in.
I hate to break it to you, Isaac, but women talk to each other.
It's the way you all slinked out when I turned up. It didn't inspire confidence.
Oh, Tanya was late for a dress fitting.
I'm pretty sure I heard someone else's name, too.
Really?
TK.
Oh, you might have.
When Tanya was talking about a dinner date with me, why would TK come into it?
Don't know. Don't remember. I've got things to do. Got to run. Goodbye. The Wanderer returns. Hi.
Kia ora.
How are things on the marae?
Yeah, not too bad. The clinic's a big success. Would have gone to my head right now if I hadn't had all the aunties to keep me under control.
How was the whānau?
Oh, a bit of news for you. Tana's applied for his first nursing job.
Of course, he'll be graduating soon.
Yeah, I spoke to some of his tutors. They'll love him.
Oh, well, they've learned to look past the wheelchair. I wonder if it'll be the same when he starts doing job interviews.
Sure, he'll be fine somehow. How are you anyway? Hey, I spoke to Scotty. Sorry I wasn't around when all that happened. I don't know what I could have done, but I'm sorry I wasn't here.
Thank you. I still have the odd nightmare about it, but it must be 10 times worse for Scotty.
He tells me he and Tracy are getting married.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, there is a very good friend of yours in ED, Alvin Delaney. I don't know what kind of magic you worked on him, but we had to twist his arm to get anyone else to treat him. I wasn't good enough, and Maxwell only got near him because he's a man.
Yeah, he's a funny fish, Alvin.
Come and say hi. Maybe you can make him go a little easier on Maxwell.
Oh, I was trying to steer clear, and he came in to check my emails.
He's your #1 fan. I'm sure he'd love to see you.
The necrosis is extended into the muscle. The whole graft's going to have to come off. We can take some more skin from his thigh, but he's going to lose the thumb. There's nothing I can do. Damn.
Are you sure you want to go on?
It's annoying, that's all. The first operation was textbook all the way. Didn't expect to be cleaning up after someone else's mess after the second one.
I thought you did both ops.
Oh, believe me, this was not my work.
Well, maybe we should just close them up, go back to the surgeon concerned.
I'd rather fix it now. Do we have time?
Depends what you're thinking.
Perforated flap reconstruction using the thigh muscle after I amputate the thumb. We can bring him back at a later date for a toe to thumb transfer.
You can do that.
You lose a thumb, you lose 40% hand function. Suddenly a big toe next to your fingers makes a whole lot of sense.
Wow. I'm in.
We doing this or not?
Let's go for it.
I wouldn't bother with that if I were you. You're the urgent list anyway. Go public and you won't have to wait any longer. But don't take my word for it. Ask this chap here.
TK, they found you.
I'm only here by chance.
I didn't go looking for him, if that's what you think.
Welcome home.
Cheers.
You were right, by the way. Peptic ulcer. We'll need to get him an endoscopy as soon as possible.
And you're wondering whether to go private?
What would you do?
Can I see that, please? Yeah, private service is up and running already.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing here? They rolled it out early. Alvin, if you've got insurance or you can afford the extra, I would say go private.
That doesn't sound like you.
Well, some patients just seem to need that extra level of care.
Yeah, she's right. The perks could make it worthwhile.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the advice.
Cheers.
Lunch?
No time, sorry.
What's wrong?
Wasn't there how to diagnosis? I didn't need TK for a third opinion, all right?
Do you really think that's why I brought him in?
Yeah, I do. You may not have gone looking for him, but I bet you were happy to find him.
Well, we made good time. I was expecting to cancel a lunch booking.
I
hope you don't think I was rushing things.
Well, no, speed and precision. I'm impressed.
Remember that next time a job comes up.
You serious?
I told you, I'm looking for a change.
Well, I'm sure we'll see you again anyway.
You'll see me after lunch. I'll be back to check on Mr. Bletham.
And one of us needs to follow up on that botched operation. Whoever is responsible should not be working at that level.
That situation's a little delicate. He's a colleague of mine.
Ah.
Might be best if you let me handle it.
Well, it might be best if you stay right out of it. For your sake, I mean.
I'll be fine, thanks.
Hey! Oh, right, come in. Is this what you're looking for?
Your surgical list? Thank you.
Scotty? What does that say?
J. Mason.
And that?
J. Mason.
So, two separate operations.
Same surgeon.
Thank you.
You having trouble reading? Get your eyes checked.
I just didn't want to believe it.
Yeah. Guess what?
Alvin Delaney finally let you go?
And? Tane got their job at the clinic back home.
Already?
He starts next year. And before anyone points the finger, I did not make the decision.
That's fantastic.
Who's this?
TK's nephew, he stayed with us for a bit.
He was in a bad car crash a few years ago.
He's a paraplegic, but he has this amazing hydraulic wheelchair so he can kind of stand up and do stuff. I'm so excited. I have to go and call him.
You won't get him. He's got a new number.
Oh, what is it?
It's on my phone and the charger in my exam.
Right, well, let's go and get it. Come on.
Oh, where are you up to now?
I've got to go and make a phone call, so I'll catch you later.
Go.
I'm sure I could put up with that.
Eh?
My girlfriend and her ex looking so happy together.
Well, it'll be worse if they were at each other's throats.
True. I admire them, really. Not many could manage it.
Well, put it this way. They only became pally again when she'd made it clear she'd moved on.
What about TK? Do you think he's moved on?
Well, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? But I'm not sure you can get over a woman like Sarah that easily.
How was Jennifer? Everything you hoped she'd be?
She did a great job.
Well, you won't mind if we ask her back then.
I don't think that's such a great idea. We spent this morning correcting what Mr. Bletham's last surgeon made a mess of. Jennifer was pretty hot about it. Then, when I reread the patient notes, I found out that she was the one who did the op. She told me in theatre she wasn't.
Oh.
We all make mistakes. I would have thought more of her if she'd owned up to it.
But she's angling for more work here.
So she lied.
She must have really liked you.
I was starting to like her, too.